What's going on, folks? I'm Des with DesFit, and I'm out here doing a few days of skiing, and I thought it'd be a good opportunity to show you the downhill activity profile on a Garmin device. And today I'll be specifically demonstrating it on a Fenix 5 Plus, which is underneath my coat right here, with the stock settings with no customization, just so you can get a better idea of how it's going to work. All right, so I am going to start this at the bottom of the hill, just since that makes a little bit more sense, since it is supposed to automatically track your runs and pause it when you're on the chairlift. So if anybody's curious, I am going to be pairing this with a Polar H10 that's going to be underneath my jacket, and I am going to have the Fenix under my jacket as well. So we're going to have to see if there's going to be any drops in heart rate. So I guess with that out of the way, let's get skiing. Like 2, 3, 4, 5 singles, Rick.
Best man in the business.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, 6.
All right, so first run is done, and we are at the top of the lift now, and it still says last run on the watch, which I guess is a good sign. And then we see that the maximum speed was 36 miles an hour on the last run. I guess let's see if we can beat that. It does work backwards, by the way. All right, so the second run is done. Do you think we beat it? Wait for it. Yeah! Although we didn't hit 40, but I guess we'll see the next one. So I'm going to finish up some more runs, and I'm going to actually finish up the final bit of this video inside the condo, just because it is cold AF out here. A little bit.
Not warm. All right, we get out of this and we can look at the data.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad we're wrapping this up inside because the wind out there was a little bit brutal. So first off, let's take a look at all the data pages on the watch itself. And I do apologize that the footage is a little bit blurry just because GoPros don't do well with subjects that are up close. So it's just going to be slightly out of focus. So the first data page is going to be your current run. And on the left-hand side, we have the timer, distance, and drop in elevation. And then on the right-hand side, we have your maximum speed and average speed. The next data page shows your total runs with the same data fields as before, but these are just going to be cumulative. And then the next data page is just one big field with your speed, nice and big and easy to read. And then we have your temperature. But this is the temperature that's going to be on your wrist, not necessarily temperature in the air, unless you have a temperature sensor. But then below that, we have your current elevation. After that, we have the heart rate widget, and then a full-blown map if you have a Garmin device with mapping like a Fenix 5X or Fenix 5 Plus series of watches, and then finally the time. And then I added one last screen just because I thought it'd be kind of fun to see, is going to be the ambient pressure versus the barometric pressure. And it's just kind of neat to see the ambient pressure change as we ascend on the chairlift. And then in Garmin Connect on your activity summary screen, you'll see the total distance, calories, average speed, a map. But do note that here's where you can see that it does not display the time on the chairlift with just your actual skiing time and no elevation gain either. The next page shows your pace, speed, time, and here's where you can see a breakdown of your moving time versus elapsed time. And then all the normal stuff like training effect, elevation, calories, and temperature. The next page will be your laps, and then finally on the last page we see a graph for speed and heart rate, and here's where we can see that it does not necessarily appear that there were any drops in heart rate other than the sections that it does not record while on the chairlift. So there you go, a quick little demonstration of the skiing activity profile on a Garmin Fenix 5 Plus. And it did automatically detect when I was on the chairlift and did also subsequently detect the downhills as well. So the resulting data in regards to the number of runs did line up. So I thought it worked pretty well. Anyhow, if you like the video, go ahead and hit that like button down below and make sure to subscribe for plenty of sports tech videos coming soon. And in the meantime, go have fun out there and stay warm.